Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing out there tonight, guys? Let's see. Today is the lovely Thursday. 26th of February. Or February. 26th of January. See if we can get anybody in here this lovely evening. Hello and welcome. Hi. Hi, Mandy. Yes, I am always donations, hon. I do not do free readings. I'm a professional tarot reader. This is what I do for a living, and I can't work for free. So I will always be donation only. Like, I don't do free readings. I used to, but those days are over. Okay, let's see. Huh. Okay, here we go. Get everything set up here. Oh. See all profiles. What? Where is my questions? Here we go. Do some reading here for myself until people start coming in. Oops. Side, side, side. Side. Gosh. Keep singing that Tracy Chapman song, Fast Car. Been listening to it. I like it though. It's a good song. I'd have it playing now, but copyright issues, I can't do that. Hi, David Lawrence. Just looking. Oh, hi. 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 How are you? Hello. Hello. What's up? Interesting. Very interesting. Hello. Hello. How's this work? Well, here's my information for donations. I do tarot, the Pendulum, Lenormand, messages from your person, and I take cash out, Venmo, or PayPal. That's how it works. You just donate and ask a question, and I will be happy to read for you. I've got this channel is Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So we got a few different platforms in here. The heck? Okay. Oh, and then of course ignore the trolls because they are everywhere coming in, always asking for trying to get you to go get a reading from them. I don't know why they just don't do their own live stream. Why they have to go to other people's, but whatever. I certainly don't go around to other people's and try to get them to come to mine. That's silly. I think that's what they're up to, though. There's a lot of trolls in Facebook. Lots of trolls in Facebook. YouTube, though, not so much. Well, it's because you can set things to subscribers only, so only subscribers can comment. That really cuts down on the trolls. Oops. Hmm. Oh, the hell? Snake, snake, snake. Snake in the cross. Hey, Nina, what's up, girl? How are you? Gonna donate? Okay, awesome, awesome. This is just a little spread for myself here. Okay, I did receive your donation. Thank you. Let me open this up like so. There we go. Ah. Okay, Nina, you are up, girl. I don't have anybody on the donation list besides you, so what do you want me to look into, hon? I've been doing these questions here for myself. They're really good questions, like for spiritual development. What lesson did I need to learn from this situation? How can I further my alignment with my higher self? Very interesting questions. What steps can I take to draw near to fulfilling my life purpose? I'm getting a lot of good information. For spiritual development. General for February. Okay, and that's kind of like this. I've got a question on spiritual development here. What messages or advice from my spirit guides do I need to hear right now? Which is pretty much, I would say it's like a general. Okay, what does Nina need to know about February? What does Nina need to know about February? February coming up here. What does Nina need to know? Spiritual development. Yes. Yes. And yeah, I love these questions. Okay. What does Nina need to know? So I was trying to listen to you. My kids were talking at the same time. Oh, okay. What message does Nina need to hear about February? What message does Nina need to hear about February? What message? Oh shit, look at that. I got a card flipped over. What message does Nina need to hear about February? What message does Nina need to hear about February? What message does Nina need to hear about February? What message does Nina need to hear about What message does Nina need to hear about February? What message? Dang it. What message does Nina need to hear about February? If February be here before we know it. I felt the energy. Let's see, we got the anchor, the dog, the stars, the scythe, the bouquet, the cross, and the bear. Oops. You guys over in Facebook saying something about free readings? No, I do not do free readings. And if you got a message saying you can have a free reading, I apologize. It's not me. I do not do free readings. My information should be pinned right there, or not pinned, but in the chat there. I can put it again if you'd like to donate. But there are no free readings here. This is my profession and the way I make a living. So just like you, I can't work for free. Okay. I'm seeing something here about I've got a friend here. The dog card's coming up. Let's see. Let me share. Okay. I'm getting something about you, like you stop your wishful thinking here. And you finding deeper meaning and having been emotionally hurt. This probably has to do with JT here. I would say, but you decide to like discontinue that because you stop having this wishful thinking that maybe that something's going to happen with JT here, and you now have hope of gaining something new, which is more meaningful. So your hope changes here. So I think it has to do with some kind of unexpected visitor or an invitation. Is what you still have hope about, but looks like you start to kind of move past that here. Well, that's good. And you still have you're no longer hoping about JT, but you still have hope that you could find a friend or somebody to for support. But yet you still not really going to trust somebody's loyalty when it comes to making friends. Yeah, when it comes to like a loyal friendship, you find that that's not, I don't know how else to say it, like that's not happening with a particular person. Doesn't mean it's not ever happening, but I think it's referring to JT. I could be wrong. Because he seems to come up in your readings a lot, even when you're not asking about him. I would say probably because he weighs on your mind heavy is why he comes up. I do see that when it comes to like your parenting or something, you're more focused on parenthood. Like that right now or in February anyways, this is like your ultimate life task is because he's a loser. Yep. You do seem to be more focused on responsibilities about parenting. And I'm focusing on providing, like you have this burden of providing now and for the future for your kiddos. And so you're really focused in February more on, taking care of them. You've got goals here, or you're not just thinking about, I got to get through now taking care of my kids, but you're also focused on the future about, I need to take care of them in the long run here. So you're taking steps for that, which that's good. Keeps you busy here. And I kind of, you're like trying to make things nice for, I'm assuming your kids. I'm getting for you to make things nice for other people. And you kind of like, you're presenting like a pretty facade, even though you're suffering inside. Like you present like everything's okay, but inside you are suffering. I think from this loser, right? I mean, he's a loser, but he hurt you. Pretty deeply here, it looks like. And so, you're moving past it. And so you appear smiles or whatever, probably to your kids, to anyone else, even though you're still suffering inside a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kristen. Hey, girl. Just noticed you come in, my dear. Yeah, you're very dependent on your routines, I would say. Um, Devoted focus. Like you're focused on your kids. It's like you're using, and this is good advice for you too. I think if you're not doing this, Spirit's telling you to focus on your goal here of for your children and providing for them for the future. That will help you to not be so focused on him. So and there's this, it's like the old saying, it's an oldie but a goodie. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. I'm getting that kind of energy here too. Like, you have this, that suffering makes us wiser, better. We learn from things that are negative, things that happen. We learn from them and take them into our future. Like, you find deeper meaning in being hurt. It just helps you to, in the future, setting healthy boundaries. What else here? I don't know how many times I've heard that saying, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." Well, there's some truth to that, but sometimes it gets annoying to hear it, right? I'll look into this. Yeah, and I see you also tidying up your place to make things nicer. Like, I don't know, maybe it's saying tidying up the place. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's saying continue with focus on my kids because that's helped detach from him. Yeah, yeah. And also, Nina, I don't know, take it for, with a grain of salt here, but I'm getting something about tidying up the place, like at home, like maybe to clear something out too. Do you have anything that maybe reminds you of him, or even if it's social media? I don't know, maybe get rid of that, or even get you something nice that you like to look at for your home, something like that. Um, So it looks like, yeah, it's like continuing what you're doing. I would agree what you're being told here. Continue what you're doing, focus on the kiddos. Because you're presently right now, you are right, you're still in school, if I remember correctly. It's not showing up here, but you're making big changes and ensuring the future for your children. And that is so much more important than some yahoo uh, that makes false promises, and I don't know if it's promises, but who basically wasn't loyal to you. So, and I get a strong thing about your routines. Depend on your routines. Like, when you get up in the morning, you have a routine, this, and this. Focus on doing those things that you got to do, and that will get you through the day. I got to do this now. I got to, from this time to this time, I'm doing this. From this time to this time, I'm doing this. From this time to this time, I'm doing this. And before you know it, all these days and all these weeks have went by, and you're so much stronger and further away from the pain. Yeah. I usually rearrange close to season change. Oh, really? Cool. Okay, Kristen. No problem, hon. Sometimes our routines can totally just help us to stay focused on what's important. Okay? You're welcome, Nina. I hope it helps, hon. I like sticking to my true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you get things done that you need to get done. And if you know, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, it keeps you less stuck in your head, right? I feel you, girl. Yay, I'm glad. Okay, Kristen says she'll be back. Check something here. You got your first Lenormand deck. Oh, fantastic. I tell you what, they're hard. They are hard. I think they're hard. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're just different than when you start out with, if you start out with Lenormand, I guess it'd probably be different. But when you start out with tarot, it is kind of hard to switch because it's totally different the way they're read. Lenormand are always read in pairs. Tarot, not so much. But I'm still going to come to you from Lenormand. Oh yeah. I will tell you this, that when it comes to doing my own readings, I feel like with the Lenormand, I can read for myself with the Lenormand, but the tarot, for some reason, I get too in my head. It is hard for people to read for themselves, but it's easier for me with the Lenormand to read for myself because the cards mean something and that's what they mean. With tarot, oh man, they can mean so many different things. And your intuition is so important with tarot, and there's so many symbols in the cards, and just like these, you don't really how do I put this? It's not like you're really like you do with the tarot when you kind of peer into the card and what sticks out to you is more of a tarot thing. In the Lenormand, it's not that way. It's just, this is the way it is. This is what this means, period. So a question, sure, hon. Do you pair the Lenormand with every card in the reading? No. Like, for instance, oh, hey, Kristen, go ahead and post your question, hon. Okay, like we have this. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, for instance, you read these two together, 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 these two together. And then these three together, these three together. This is on this particular spread. So, but you always read together. It's not like, oh, the book means this. It's, what did the book and the birds mean? And what did the book and the stork mean? I mean, first you gotta find out, or you gotta learn what each card does mean by itself, and then together. It's very, very hard. That's why I look stuff up. I mean, there's things that I've seen so many times that now I know immediately, but I usually have to look stuff up. And how long have I been doing this? So yeah. So, but when you start out, you'll start out with a 3-card spread. Is the best way to start. Don't try to start with like what I'm doing here. Came with a book. Oh, good. Tons of, yeah. It's just crazy. You'll never know. A person will never, ever be able to know every meaning. You just, I don't think it's possible. Because there's so many combinations, right? Okay. Yeah. All right, Miss Kristen, let's get your question up, my dear. Okay, what is coming up for B-Rad? B-Rad. How is B-Rad doing? Mr. B-Rad. He's good. Okay, so yeah, you saw him yesterday. I do remember you coming in saying something about he was kissing and hugging you. He's putting his mom, yeah, getting it ready to go on the market. All right, so what is coming up here for Kristen and Brad in the next few days? What is coming up for Kristen and Brad in the next few days? Oh, he did. What's coming up for Kristen and Brad in the next few days? What's coming up for Kristen and Brad in the next few days? Okay, we have here the 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. Okay. He literally calls me honey all the time. Okay. I do see, like, it's like we're moving from, hey, Steven, hello. We're moving from, we got 5 of Cups energy here, which is like disappointment, sadness here. And then the Ace of Pentacles, you know, you're sitting here talking about the house and stuff. I'm just wondering if this could be like a conversation that you guys have, that maybe there's an offer on the house or something with the Ace of Pentacles, some kind of, it's financial, that changes the situation from the sadness, because we're going from the 5 of Cups to the Sun. This is like the happiest card in the deck, and this is, well, one of the saddest cards in the deck. So there seems to be a shift here when it comes to money and also things growing. This Ace of Pentacles, I think you get this quite a bit, like things growing here. So, you know, I'm this may be a conversation that you guys have that he's telling you, oh, well, things are getting better, or we've had an offer. But you got the sun in the outcome. You were really sad this week, like way on my head. Aw. Well, I think you're going to have a change here. So maybe it's you that's sad. Or maybe you both are sad. But I do see improvement, though, to more of a happy. Oh, it's not on the market yet. Okay. But did he get him a new realtor, though? Maybe he gets a new realtor. Something new here, or something new. This usually has to do with money or something of a material nature. He did. Okay. So, hey guys, donating. Let me check here. So him calling you honey. I mean, I know you're from the South, right? Is that something that people do? He said he fired that bitch. Like, I mean, like you'll hear me a lot. Like, oh, hun this and hun that, like out of habit. He calls me baby. See, Kristen, he's got a girlfriend and he's calling you baby. Doesn't that seem a little off? Like his character's kind of, you know what I'm saying? If you had a boyfriend and he's calling somebody baby, I was just wondering if he's doing it like how people just talk it like that. Like my boyfriend, I got onto him because he called the bartender. I think he called her sweetheart one night, and I'm like, don't be calling her sweetheart. Well, see, that's how he talks. You know, it's not like it's like a habit because we're nice around these parts. But I don't know. I just wonder about that. I don't know that that's cool. I don't know the guy, but he called himself daddy. And I'm not sure what exactly that's about. Daddy is tired. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Michelle over on Facebook. Hey, girl. You are up if you want to go ahead and post your question. And then, Stephen, you will be after Michelle. General? Okay. Told you hug and kiss me in front of that guy. I mean, I haven't checked her social media, so I don't know what the status is. Oh, okay. You think maybe they're split up? Can you even trust her social media, though? I mean, really? Her and her dog posting? All right, Miss Michelle. Let's see here what I have for you, hon. Michelle, do you want tarot or Lenormand? I know you usually get tarot, but I'm just going to check. Just make sure. If you haven't had a Lenormand, they are really awesome, and they're the same price. But you let me know. Camille told me he wasn't happy in the last picture she posted. His back was turned to her, and she said, "This guy will talk to a wall." Well, he always talks to me when I'm in there. Okay, Michelle. Okay, what message does Michelle need to hear? Let's try the Lenormand. Cooperate with me though. Like I'll ask you, like, if I'm catching on to something, let me know. That way I know which direction to go with it. The Lenormand's very specific. But when we're doing a general, it's kind of tough to know which direction we're going with it or what subject we're looking at here. Wendy, my info should be pinned in the top. In the chat there. Okay. What does Michelle need to hear, Spirit? What does Michelle need to hear? What does Michelle need to hear? What does Michelle need to hear today? What does Michelle need to hear today? What does Michelle need to hear? Whoa! I think it's up there. Kristen, is it pinned up there? If you're here. What does Michelle need to hear today? 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 Okay. We got the stars, the clover, the moon, the stork and the mice, the sun, and the clouds. Okay. So this is all about your emotions here. And are your emotions kind of like night and day? Like you go from extremely happy to depressed. Like, it almost kind of sounds like bipolar, or like that. I mean, I'm not saying you're bipolar, but like your emotions fluctuate quite a bit, looks like. Yes, okay. All right, let's take a look into it though. Why are we doing this? I see you like you're wanting to move on from a situation or a relationship which is unhealthy. So it doesn't have to be um, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but like I'm getting like, are you ill, honey? Or like maybe you have a recurring exhaustion, a recurring illness, or uh, like somebody's deceptive or something around you that you can't really stop them, and you're like exhausted. What on earth? They are all. Okay, let me see here. I'm tired all the time. Yeah, like you just keep going back, like this recurring illness or recurring exhaustion here. Your moods are back and forth. Goodness, dear. However, I do see that you have a lot of doubt um, about the future. Like you don't, where you used to have trust, now you have doubt. You kind of feel like your wishes aren't going to be fulfilled. Uh, all right, let's get something positive here for you. Because I think you need it. And then, I don't know, goodness gracious, dear, to make light of mental illness. Honey, do you have mental illness? Because, I don't know, you may not be like taking that seriously or realizing that you being tired and your moods fluctuating and stuff like that. Um, could be a mental illness. Yeah, you feel like something's going on in your body. Okay. And I don't think you, I think you need to go to a doctor, Michelle, because it's like you're not taking it seriously, is what I'm getting here. Um, like you're kind of making light of it, but maybe this is why I did ask what you need to hear, what you need to know, and I've never really gotten a word. Never really received a message like this before. So yeah, I'm just seeing that you need, like, you're not taking the necessity of rest seriously enough. You may, I get, like, you may be napping a lot. I don't like what I'm saying. I don't like to do health readings, but if it comes out in the card, I'm going to tell you. But I don't let people ask me health stuff. But I mean, don't be scared or anything. It's not like, it's just like, I don't see anything this horrible, horrible, horrible or something here. It's just that you keep having this over and over and over, and even you're saying so. So you may want to get it looked into. But I feel like it may have something to do with your emotions as well. Yeah, I'm getting, honey, you may be going into some kind of depression or something. Uh, yeah, recurring sleepiness during the day. So that's what I'm getting for you. I think I would suggest you seeing a doctor, telling him what's going on. But I do feel like it may be emotional wise, like, yeah. But of course, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to attempt to try to diagnose you here. That's what I'm saying. I think you need to go see a professional. But everything will be okay. I am getting that everything will be okay. So just, you're kind of gambling with your health here. So I think you should go see a doctor. Okay, honey? Interesting. Never really got that before. But that's what I have for you, my dear. Okay, Steven is up. Will do. Okay, good, hon. Keep me updated. I wish you luck, honey. I don't know if Wendy's still there, but there's my info, hon. All right, Steven. You're at the, oh, you are? You're at the airport. Heading out. Oh my goodness. Having a margarita. Awesome. So good. You were able to go. I was actually today, or was it today or last? I was thinking about that Lenormand, about that you getting some kind of message about a change of plans. I thought, God, I hope that doesn't mean his trip is canceled. But then I thought to myself, no, there are specific cards for a canceled trip, and we didn't get those. So I'm glad to see that you are on your way. Okay, so oh, he was cleaning up the house though, so I don't know if that's for his guest. Oh my, okay. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was a little concerned. I thought about that later, like, man, I wonder if that wasn't about, because it's about a document, missing information from a document. So it's like, very nervous. All right, let's just take a look here. How does David feel about Stephen today? How does David feel about Stephen today? How does David feel about Stephen today? How does David feel about Stephen? But the High Priestess, the Hangman, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, a document. I believe I'll be good though. Okay, good. So, I mean, you specifically asked about how your work trip will go. So maybe it's on the work trip. All right, so what do we have here? How's he feeling about you today? Well, I think he thinks that we've got here with the Seven of Wands, like something about standing your ground. But I also get with the High Priestess Hangman, like quiet. He was cool. I don't know if he thinks you're quiet, or he was just kind of quiet here. Like I think he may be trying to, like, with the Hangman here in the center, looking at things differently from about you standing your ground. He may be trying to see things differently, but he's still kind of quiet. Like, I think his gut is telling him that he needs to look at things maybe from your perspective or a different perspective, like your perspective. I doubt he says anything about it, but here when you were defending yourself, I think he feels guilty. Well, that may be him thinking here about seeing things from your perspective. Like, I don't, why he kind of seems guilty. Yeah, maybe it took him a little while for him to come around, in his mind about the conversation that you guys had and everything. I was giving him space, but still around. Yeah. And that's good because he's able to think more here. But that's what I'm thinking. He's looking at things differently here from your perspective. Yeah. So that's good. Sometimes a little space is all we need, right? To kind of clear our head. I think he's also doing substances again in the morning. Oh. Mm-hmm. Now, when you say substances, like, I mean, if we're just talking a little weed here or something, okay, big deal. But, I mean, not a big deal. But I think him and Leandro are into something, well, you know better than I do, but into something a little bit more addicting. Yeah. Okay. Will David let anyone stay in Stephen's room while he's gone? Hello, Sharon on Facebook. I notice he does that when things aren't so great. Yeah. Yeah, that's typical of an addict. You're going to go with, I don't know if necessarily just addicts, but no, not weed. I didn't think so. I mean, I don't personally don't see a problem with, smoking weed, but I think they got something more going on here. I don't know if it's what it is. Meth, coke, fentanyl. Hell, I don't know. God, I hope not fentanyl. Painkillers. Okay, anywho, let's see what we got. Will David let anyone stay in Stephen's room when he's gone? No, I was saying when people, they have crutches, they're going to go to their crutch, right? When things are bad. Okay. David let anyone stay in Stephen's room when he's gone. King of Wands, Ten of Cups, and a Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The actions of the man will make you happy. So I think he's going to try to keep happiness here. Try to keep things good with you. The Wheel of Fortune here is also, I mean, goodness gracious, these are like yes cards, but that's not really how I read the tarot when I'm looking at yes or no. It's more the energy here of what his intentions or what his plans or what his actions are. And the actions will make you happy here and are a good thing. So I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, I don't think so. I will be very, very shocked if he does. Like, extremely shocked. I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to respect your boundaries there with that. You guys over in Facebook, I thought I just told you this, Sharon, but I will again. There's my information for if you want to donate. I do not have any free readings here. Okay. Oh, I don't think they're donating, Stephen. They're been in here I don't know how many times. Is this free? Is this free? Is this free? And like, no, it's not. No, it's not. But we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue with you. Whoa. Okay, unless they donate. Okay, next question. One, two. Right. Yeah, they're just people jumping around looking for free readings. It appears, anyways. Man, my joints are hurting for some reason today. Getting old. Steve, are you still there? Steven. I'll be right back, guys. Take a quick little break. Okay. Okay. Hi, Chris. Welcome. What? Chris, this is a paid only channel. Huh? If you want to donate, my information is pinned in the chat at the top there. Oh, I need to take my be right back because I am back. I need to take that down. What happened to Stephen? Oh, shit. I'm going to throw in here some questions that are really good questions to ask. Just examples if you're curious. If you're looking for, I don't know what to ask, but you want something that will help you with your spiritual development, these are really good questions to ask. If you're looking to you're looking for self-growth and spiritual growth, these are the kind of questions that can help you with that. Just some examples, because people really don't know what to ask sometimes. Of course, you can always ask whatever you want. These are just some examples. Ooh, here's another good one. Okay. So a lot of good questions here. And when you work on your spiritual development and self-growth, all the other stuff falls into place. Your love life, your how you make your money, your success. So I use these kind of questions for myself a lot. It's just been really eye-opening. Got a lot of shadow self questions here as well. To work on or look into your shadow self. There's some deep shit. There are more questions that I would do like in a private reading. I mean, I would do them here, but like in a private reading, we can really dig into stuff. Which I do offer private readings. All that information is in my description. I'm going to ask, which aspect of myself should I work on? 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 Which aspect of whoa. Which aspect of myself should I work on? Which aspect of myself should I work on? I think we got something here about anxiety. I do get anxiety sometimes. So much better than it used to be. Oh. So I need to work on the fact that I worry about having scarcity. And then I have doubts, nagging doubts. Stop doubting yourself, Amanda. Spirit says. Just be happy, it says. No worries. To find joy despite hardship. To look for happiness. Yep. I like this. Yeah, I'm getting just worries about our fate. Hmm. That I don't need to be worrying. I don't really feel like I worry that much, but apparently I do. To see it as our task to make things nice for others. To make someone's suffering easier for them. Oh, to help them forget their pain for a while by doing something nice. I do that. I do that. Huh. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm seeing pretty slow this evening.